And just make yourself comfortable, dude. Are you comfy?
I'm comfy, dude.
All right. I think I clicked. Hold on. Before I legit mess everything up, let me go make sure I clicked it. I got the worst memory in the world.
It's okay. I do the same thing.
Good for me. I might keep that in. It's fun. Okay, Ange. Are you ready?
I've been ready.
All right, so let's go
forever.
time, bro. Let's go time. I've been meaning to have you on for a while.
I know, since
It's like everybody, I swear to God.
Yeah, since I heard Andrew's podcast, I was like, dude, I want to be on the podcast.
Yeah, and that was like 10 episodes ago. That could probably be like 12 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was like a while ago.
That's
it was last
crazy.
semester. I know that.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
So you were gone. You went back home during like the winter time.
Yeah, I was back home all winter. I didn't come up here once.
What'd you do?
I worked a lot. I work at a juice bar.
A juice bar.
Yeah, it's my favorite place to work. At Smush Juice Bar, if she listens to this.
What do you just juice?
Make juices, smoothies, protein shakes,
They taste
acai
good?
bowls. Oh, so good.
Do I gotta hit this place up?
Yeah, I mean it's a little far because
Hey, I'll
don't
make the
live around
drive. How
here.
far of a drive is it?
Depending on Boston traffic, about hour to hour and a half. Yeah, it's far.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day when I'm in Medford, because Medford probably like significantly closer. It's probably like.
Yeah, it's probably. I think it's like 40.
Yeah, I could make that happen. I could make
Yeah.
that happen. Go get me some juice next time and I'll go a time you're working. If
Yeah.
I remember, I have the worst memory in the world, as we said. But yeah. So you are on for 2 reasons. 1, you asked me.
Yeah.
2, you're super interesting. You got a lot going on in your life,
I do.
as opposed to most people.
Mhm.
So want to just start knocking down the list of things that you do. So first we got that you juice.
I juice.
She juices.
I juices.
Not that type of juice. But she juices. You'd think maybe, but no. She
I make a lot of juices.
makes a lot of juices. Student at UMass Lowell, you are studying
I'm a criminal justice.
criminal justice.
Concentrating
Oh my God.
policing.
Oh, you're gonna be a police officer.
Yeah, I want to be a cop.
Why?
You know, I can't see myself doing a desk job. I want to be a part of my community. I like helping people. It's pretty badass when you're a woman cop.
It's pretty
so
fucking badass.
I
when
don't
you're
go
a
to the
woman
gym for
cop.
nothing. So
Yeah, so is that? I was gonna ask you. So you also go to the gym. You have your A King Fitness. Is it A King Fitness?
A King Fitness.
A King Fitness. 10,000 followers.
I
Congratulations.
just hit 10K. Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Last week,
I saw
thank
it.
you.
I was like, oh my God, 10K. She's like famous.
Oh,
So you're basically
please.
famous now.
Getting there.
Yeah, I think you might be the most famous person I've had on.
I'm not even famous though.
But that's kind of how this is though.
yeah,
There's
exactly.
not a lot of famous
That's
people
what I'm
on here.
saying. Like
But,
it's low key famous, but not famous at all.
But we'll give it to you because
Okay.
yeah, of people I know, you're doing pretty fucking good. So I'm
Thank
proud
you.
of you. And yeah, so why do you go to the gym? Is it like
yeah.
for any
So
other reason?
I used to be like a fat. I used to be a fat kid. Like
as all
fat.
gym stories start?
no,
I
but like
used to
for
be
real,
fat.
I used to be like 180
Wow.
in like middle school.
Yeah. Wow.
Like freshman year, high school, sophomore year.
Little chunks.
little chunks. And then I was like always athletic. I played soccer since kindergarten. Then I picked up basketball. Still play basketball to this day.
Play club, right?
Club basketball here, yeah. I did track and cross country. I threw for track. Cross country was just kind of a joke. I just kind of did that to stay in shape.
Yeah.
I played tennis my freshman year of high school. That was one of my favorite sports I ever played.
Tennis, really?
I loved tennis.
My sister did a little tennis, and she liked it too. I might have to go pick up some tennis. I might
Yeah,
have to go
it
pick
was-
up some tennis.
Nobody expects me to play tennis, which is why I think I like it.
Yeah.
Something unexpected. And then I did one. I think I did. Maybe not. I did 5 sports. Was that 5 that
Wow.
I said? I think so.
You might have, because that was a lot.
Yeah,
That's a lot
so
of sports.
I was always athletic, and, you know, I started going to the gym because I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to be skinnier, as the fad trends would
skinny.
say when I was at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I started going to the gym, started off at Planet Fitness. I was, like, only doing cardio. I never touched a weight when I, like, first started.
Just trying to slim down.
Just trying to slim down, you know.
Good.
And I saw 0 results. 0 results. Because I was still eating like crap.
Yeah, that's
It's
the problem.
all about what you eat. So then I started doing a lot of research. I watched a lot of YouTube. I watched TikTok came around, Instagram. And then my 2018, I think it was September 2018, that's when I finally got my membership at the gym, started going, and I was like, all right, I really need to get my nutrition intact. So I started eating a little bit better. Obviously, I had no idea what I was doing though, so I was literally eating salads and chicken every single meal. Like, I would wake up for breakfast and have like a cranberry strawberry cheddar salad.
Cranberry strawberry.
Yeah, and so I'd eat that. Love that salad. Still love a nice
Holds
salad.
a place in your heart.
But that's all I ever ate. And then I started getting really toxic mindsets around fitness and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That went on for 2 years of just constant I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing whatever the internet's saying kind of thing. But that January 2019, I started my Instagram account, A-King Fitness.
A-King Fitness.
And I was just, using it as a way to keep myself accountable to going.
That's what I've noticed. A lot of people, I've had the past 6 people I've had on, I got a fitness account of some sort, and the majority of them, it's and I'm just trying to keep track,
Yeah.
And people enjoy, then they enjoy.
Yeah. I didn't post as much as I do now. It was just kind of a once a month kind of thing, maybe once every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Literally just see my progress and stuff like that. And then I just started keeping going, started doing more research. I started listening to more credible sources on nutrition and fitness and stuff like that. And I just found a lot of my information that I got came from a lot of experience. I liked doing a lot of oh, what will this do for my body? And I would try that out for a month and see how it worked out. And I did that quite often. Just a lot of different things like that. And I continued playing basketball through all of this. Like I said, I still play. And then college came. I still went to the gym every single day. I have barely missed a day since I started going.
Like every day? Not
every day.
You don't just have
no.
4 or 5,
every day.
All the days.
All the days.
So
I don't take a rest
the days
day.
that exist are the days you're going.
Yeah.
If you wake up, you're going.
I wake up and I'm going to the gym.
How about tomorrow?
I just got an email saying the school's going to be closed, so I don't have a gym to go to, but
Fuck.
I go to a gym in Billerica, Boston Barbell.
Yeah.
They're doing my plans, my coach is there. And I told him I was going to go on Saturday because he already wanted to work on some squatting and deadlifting and bench form.
Mm-hmm.
But now I don't know if I'm going because who knows if they're going to be open.
2 feet of snow, dude.
I don't think
Possibly.
so. I don't think so.
Probably a foot here.
I still don't think so.
Oh, you're really praying for the downfall of the snow. Well,
You
I guess
see,
for the not downfall.
I feel like every time there's 2 feet of snow on the news or something,
The line.
it ends up being 6 inches, which is still a lot.
Yeah. You could get to the gym though.
But yeah, exactly.
2 feet probably not.
Yeah, no.
2 feet you might take the occasion, the rare off day.
Yeah, but even still, actually, I don't know. I'm gonna be so bored out of my mind because I'm gonna have nothing to do.
You're legit having a problem with it.
No,
this has been on your mind all week.
No, actually though, when I can't get to the gym, I get so bored and it drives me insane.
So the gym. So, some people say that they get, addicted to the gym. Is that how you feel? You're addicted to it?
I'm addicted to the gym.
Interesting.
Since I started.
I see, because I've been going recently. I just started going
I saw you.
in, September. Yeah, I was in one of your videos.
Yeah, you're in the background
go
of
to
the video.
A-King Fitness. You see this dude in a yellow shirt, literally, benching probably the same thing as her in the background, and then wiping down my stuff. That's me, dude.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I didn't realize until you pointed it out.
That was so funny. I was like, let's fucking go. No, I think Mike told me. Mike was like, yo, was that you in the background? I was like, what do you mean? And then I went to go look because I knew I saw you there. And then I saw myself. I was jazzed up. That was so cool. But then, yeah, I just started going, but I still haven't gotten like that, like, and I don't, obviously it won't happen for everybody, but like, you know, if there's a day where I'm not feeling it, I'm just not going to go, you know, like, it's just how I am.
That's how I was at the beginning. But then once I started coming to college, because see, in high school when I started going to the gym, I was going to school for 7-8 hours. I was staying after school for basketball practice or whatever my sport practice was. And every single day I still tried going to the gym. But what happened was when I got my license, that's when I started going to the gym.
Yeah.
And I only had a car when I was at my mom's house. Because they let me use the extra car, and I couldn't take it to my dad's house because it was their car. So
I see the issue.
That was my issue. That was like my first issue. And then I like just totally lost track of what I was saying.
Then when you got to school, you're saying like you kind of
here like I lived in Riverview Suites my freshman year.
It's in the same building.
It's in the same building, so it was so easy. I was just like literally wake up, get my gym clothes on, go down to the gym.
What'd you do last year, like during like COVID stuff?
During COVID?
Were you here?
No, I was back home.
Back at the Planet Fitness?
No, I actually ended up switching my gyms to Norwell Athletic Club, which is like a grungy old men gym.
Where you belong.
Yeah,
in an old
where I belong.
Where I belong. You can't be among the sissies and
No, I can't be in Planet Fitness. Well, that's when I just started doing, like, powerlifting.
Yeah.
I was like, I need to get out of Planet Fitness. I can't even deadlift. I have a Smith machine, and that's it. So then I switched gyms, and yeah.
And yeah. So then now you're here. And
now
then, like,
I'm here.
You live right down the street.
What I was doing over COVID.
Yeah. That's it.
My gym's closed, and I started doing at-home workouts. I was using, like, all I had was, like, you know, like those preloaded bars?
Yeah.
I had, like, one of those, but it didn't have, like, the preload. It was just, like, the smaller bar.
Okay.
And then I had, like, 4 10-pound plates, and I would, like, use that and do, like, squat, deadlift, curls, like, overhead press, stuff like that. And then during COVID, I noticed myself gaining weight a little bit, you know, like everybody did, I feel like. Not a huge deal, though. And I started getting into running. I started off running like 1 mile, 2 miles, 3 miles. I started going, like, by the summer, between, like, March and when the gyms opened back up in June, I was running, like, 5+ miles a day.
Holy shit.
I was addicted to running.
Running's kind of fun. I like to run.
I hate it now. I hate it now.
Why? What happened?
Just
feelings change.
Yeah.
I guess treadmill running is not as fun.
I hate the treadmill.
Yeah, I gotta do it sometimes because I'm out of shape. But
yeah, but it's so much better to run outside.
I know, it is. I love to, cause you know, especially if you get a nice route.
Yeah.
I love, like, I don't run much. Like, someone's gonna watch me saying this, and they're gonna be like, when the fuck do you run? But I have, like, you know, I've designed a couple routes. I've gone for a couple runs in my day.
In Lowell?
No,
okay.
not here.
I was gonna say,
I'm scared to run here.
I wouldn't run here.
Nah,
either.
I might do it here. Actually, I feel like I run this town. I don't know why. I love, like, walking around, like, when I'm in places, like, I'm, like, not supposed to. Because, like, it is a little scary, but, like, I just got so much confidence in walking through these places.
I know that feeling you're having right now.
I don't know what it is.
Exactly
I love it, though. I'm like, yeah, like, I live here, though. Like,
yeah,
you know, like, this,
I know exactly
this is
what
me,
you're talking
and
about.
obviously I'm wrong, because I'm not, like, a Lowell Nate, but, like, I feel that way.
I feel like it'd be nice to run down the river walker, though, or something.
Yeah.
When it's nice out. It's freezing cold now.
Oh, yeah, it's way too fucking cold. Like, I had, like, a lot of energy one night, and I wanted to go run, but it was, like, 25 degrees.
At night?
At night.
In Lowell?
In Lowell.
Absolutely not.
At the park, though. There's, like, a little park down the road.
That's, like, even worse. That's, like, a murder scene about to happen.
Yeah, but I'm fast. So then I got over there, and I was, like, and it was cold. I'm weird. I like to just, like, do things, like, spur of the moment randomly when I feel like it.
Yeah.
And so I just went over there, and I was, like, running, and it really hit me, like, over the next, like, 3 days why people don't run in the cold.
Oh, yeah, it's, like, so bad.
I was in, like, pain for, like, 3 days.
When
And I didn't realize I was, like, I knew that was gonna happen in the moment. I was like, all right, well, when I get back inside, once I breathe in the warm air, I'll be fine. Literally like 3 days, I was like breathing like a weirdo. It was terrible.
It hurts. When I played soccer, when we would get into like October, November games.
Yeah, the late
worst. I played in the snow a couple
times.
Times.
In the snow?
It was like it would like start to snow in November. This was when I was in like 7th or 8th grade.
So you play ball now though?
Yeah, I've played ball since like 4th grade, 3rd or 4th.
So could you hoop on me, you think?
I'm not that good.
Cause I'm alright. I'm alright
too.
I'm alright. So you're alright and I'm alright.
I'm alright and you're alright.
So we might have to 1v1 one day, just to like 3, and just see what's up. Or
we should make it a YouTube video.
We should. I'd do that.
1v1.
I'd totally do that.
You know what would be so sick?
What?
Mic'd up
1v1. Oh, and you know what's funny? I do this like other thing on the side. It's like this other podcast, whatever. And we go to like high schools and like we whatever, and they just got like a mic'd up thing, so you could like so we could legitimately get mic'd up and do that. Like
that would be sick.
For no money. Like
if we did like a 5-on-5 though, that'd be even more insane.
Yeah.
Like imagine getting like.
Get like the club girls. Yeah. Like I'll just
the
get
club
like
girls versus like
dudes.
you, Mike, Dan.
Me, Mike,
whoever.
Dan, like Kevin, like.
That'd be
and
funny.
Like even Nick's nasty.
Really?
Well, I say nasty, but like obviously we're not. Neither of us are in like ball shape anymore. Like we couldn't go like play like a 48-minute game.
Yeah.
But like. You know those shooters that just like no matter what element, no matter what, if they hit like 2 in a row, like it's game over. Like they just will hit everything.
They hit
for
everything
the rest of the
else.
day.
Yeah.
That's Nick, and that's how he is in every walk of life.
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me either.
I'm not a shooter.
I mean, neither am I. I played center.
Me too. And I'm only 5'4".
I'm only 5'11", dude. I'm the only dude that will willingly say I'm 5'11", I think. Have you ever met someone that says they're 5'11"?
My boyfriend.
Does he?
Yeah.
I love your boyfriend. Let me just say that. Hey, is
he
watching right now?
Yeah, he definitely. If he doesn't watch this.
Yeah, he's in trouble. So he'll know. So we'll know from this. Oh fuck! I might have to hit him up, make sure he watches, because otherwise he'll get in trouble.
I'm gonna make sure he watches.
So if you're watching, you're watching. So since you're watching, I met you that one time. Love you. You're the man. You'll be on here one day. I promise.
He said that last night when we were talking. I was like, oh, I'm filming the podcast with Dan tomorrow. And he was like, oh, I would love to be on that.
Yeah, well, he can totally do that.
He loves to talk.
Yeah. Well, we had a good conversation. We were at,
Yeah.
What's it called? He's just a funny
Halloween.
dude. Yeah, Halloween. It was Halloween. Oh, yeah, that was funny. But, so, yeah, you do club basketball. What does that entail? What's club sports all about here at UMass Lowell? You're the only person I know.
Okay. If any D1 players watch this, they might get a little salty at what I have to say about the sports at UMass Lowell. Okay.
Let's hear it.
So, how I see UMass Lowell sports is that the D1 team is the varsity of a high school.
Okay.
And the club is a JV.
Okay.
And then intramurals is freshmen.
Intramurals, that is kind of how it works.
I mean, that's basically how it works. Yeah, for sure, especially between like the D1 and the club team.
I feel like honestly the club and the intramurals might be worse. I've played some intramurals. These kids are terrible.
Oh yeah.
I saw this one kid pull up in a polo and cargo shorts to basketball. Why would you do that? That makes me uncomfortable.
I've like filled in for some of my friends' teams on intramural, and the teams that they play are actually like really good.
Randomly, you'll hit some random good teams for sure. Like really good. Like
do you know Noah Benson?
I do know Noah.
Yeah. I filled in for his team.
Did you?
Yeah.
I gotta get into a team. I gotta play some ball again. I played last semester.
I'll be on a team with you.
What?
I'll be on a team with you.
You will?
Well, intramurals is already going on this semester, but next semester
time.
I'd be down.
Would you?
Yeah.
You'd play ball?
Yeah.
Let's fucking go, dude.
I would do club and intramurals on top of everything else.
And on top of the gym, on top of
I also teach
school.
spin classes.
You do? Oh, I heard about this. Someone
and a dumbbell upper body class now this semester.
You are?
Yep.
Wow. Someone said like, oh, I might go to spin, but I only want to go. I forget who. I have no idea who said
Mike,
it.
I tell Mike to come to my classes all the time.
He might. I gotta tell him. If he wants to go, I'll totally strap with him.
Tuesday night, 5:30. Dumbbell
we should
class
go to
at 6:30.
spin.
Dumbbell class at 6:30.
I probably wouldn't be able to do spin, but I could totally do the dumbbell class.
Yeah, and then
That'd be hilarious.
like one Friday every single month we have theme rides, and those are fun because my last
cool.
theme I just did was Beyonce versus Rihanna.
Oh, Queen Bee versus Riri.
Who do you got?
Oh, that's so terrible. This is such a tough question. It's like Sophie's Choice. I'm gonna go with Beyonce.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Beyonce.
Yep.
It's closer than anything, but I'm gonna go with Beyonce.
See, I posted a poll on my story and it was like 70% Rihanna. It was like 75 Rihanna and 25 Beyonce, and I was like, Queen Bee forever.
Because you know why? People our age, like we're a little
too
beyond.
old, yeah.
B.
I mean, young.
We're a little too young. Yeah, she's a little like.
She's a little too old.
I hate to call her old.
I
She's
know.
the queen, but I have an older sister and she always like plays Beyonce. Like I've been told Beyonce's like that, and I get it, you know. So I'm totally on team Beyonce, but Rihanna is fucking amazing. I'm not gonna say
they're both amazing.
Yeah, they're so good.
I just think I don't know why. I have no reasoning behind it. I feel like I just listen to more Beyonce. It's just Beyonce.
Yeah, I do got some. There's just one song I've talked about it before. It's called "Higher" by Rihanna, and it might be the greatest 2 minutes of music I've ever heard.
Really?
It's so fucking good. Like she's straight straining her voice, trying to get these notes out, and I'm like, wow, like she's incredible. But I don't know, Beyonce just got too much. She got too much good music in the end.
Yeah. She just slays.
She's like the slightly better version of Rihanna in a way. She does slay. She slays.
She's so hot.
She is so
hot, dude. So is Rihanna, but like
Rihanna got a
Beyonce
big old
forever.
forehead though. Rihanna got a big old forehead. Some people like the forehead. I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, how do you like forehead?
How do you like forehead?
It's forehead, dog. But Beyonce is stunning, and she can. Isn't that kind of bug you? That like she's stunning, she can sing, and like she's super nice and like all that. Like just things look perfect.
Things look perfect for her. It doesn't bug me because all power to somebody who could just be perfect.
Yeah.
But like could never be me.
Yeah, that's more I guess.
Like you know what I mean?
Because like I'd love if everyone was like always doing like great and like had a lot of things like when we're blessed like that, then like everyone would be happier. I'd be happier if everyone else was happy. Love seeing people succeed. But it's not me.
Yeah, no.
Like, you know?
I also like don't want it to be me.
I guess I like a little grit.
I
like
am very
toughness.
gritty.
Yeah, like that's why I like UMass Lowell.
Me too.
You know, I don't want to be elsewhere.
Me too.
We got some grime. We got some grit here.
Lowell was my least top school.
Really?
My like number 10.
Really? So how'd you end up getting here?
Well, my uncle is a Lowell cop.
Okay.
It just made sense. I don't know.
It just made sense.
It just made sense. I
Lowell
was like,
cop. There was too many
Lowell's
connects.
just calling my name.
It called mine, dude. I'm gonna say that. I was like, once I heard about the school more, obviously I knew UMass Lowell. I didn't really fucking care.
I actually didn't even know Lowell existed.
Really?
I did not know UMass Lowell existed until I started applying for schools.
Really?
Yeah, which is weird because my aunt lives here.
Yeah,
Just
cop.
never.
But
I
guess if it doesn't come up, like you know. Like,
yeah. Well, everybody talks about Amherst and Boston and.
That's the thing.
BC, BU, like all those schools.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about UMass Lowell because nobody goes here.
Yeah, the only reason why I think I knew UMass Lowell was because all the UMass Amherst kids that I knew. So I guess it was kind of just like you just find out at some point that Lowell exists.
Yeah.
But I'm happy I'm here, and I guess people at Amherst can say I'm salty or whatever. I didn't even apply to Amherst.
I didn't either.
Once I got out there, I was like, I can't do this. I can't.
I've actually never been to Amherst.
I went out. And you hit a certain point, because it's in like Western Mass. So you hit a certain point where civilization is different than anywhere else in the world.
What do you mean?
It's just scary, empty, like nothingness for like miles, and then you hit the campus, and it's all right. It's not even like as like
I've heard
gorgeous
that.
as people say. It's only like it's a lot of brick everywhere, a lot of stuff. There's some pretty parts for sure, but like a lot of brick. And I don't know. I didn't like going through all that like country, like
nothingness.
It would look like it was like a haunted like
I don't
village
like that.
or something. I was like, what are we doing here?
That would freak me out.
It was weird. So I ain't gonna be like in this little like hub in the middle of a bunch of like haunted houses. Like I'm not in the mood to do that. Halloween's probably mint around there. I bet. But yeah, I ain't doing that. So I just applied to Lowell instead. And then it turns out like, then all my friends were like, yeah, I'm going to Lowell too. And I was like, word.
Yeah, that's
worked out.
good.
Ton of Medford people here.
Nobody from my school here.
Really? You're the only one?
I'm not from around here though.
Where are you from?
Norwell, which is like
yeah.
South Shore, down towards like Marshfield, Duxbury, Hingham, Hull.
That's probably also why like you don't know too much.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like I know very little about like Lowell, Lawrence area and very little about like that type of area, like Norwell, Duxbury, whatever. And it's because I'm in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you told me to talk about like south of you or north of here, I'd be like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, and I feel like when you're like in high school applying to schools, like you hear a lot about the schools that are in your area.
Yeah.
And the only school that's like really in my area is like Bridgewater State.
Oh yeah.
And that's not even like close.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's not even like it's
like 40 minutes.
Which is crazy because the closest school to me is legitimately in Medford. Like Tufts goes straight into Medford.
Oh, Tufts is in Medford.
Yeah,
my
it's
boyfriend's working at Tufts right now.
Who?
My boyfriend.
He goes to Tufts?
No, he's like working at Tufts.
Oh, he works.
Right
I was
now.
like, what? I was like, how did you not know that?
He does not go to school.
Yeah, he doesn't go to school. What does he do?
Well, he went to.
Should I save this for when I talk to him? Or should we just talk about it? Screw it.
He could go in more depth about it.
Okay.
I only know like the basics.
Hit me with the basics.
He went to Massasoit Community for like a year and a half, and then he just didn't like school. It's not for
everybody.
Yeah, it's not for him.
Definitely not for everybody.
Yeah. So then he dropped out, and we both worked at the same place. That's how we met.
Oh, that's cute.
I actually applied there because I thought he was cute, but
no.
Yeah. And then he like begged his like manager to hire me because he thought I was cute. Stop, I'm cheesing. No,
you guys
but
are so corny.
we really are.
You should make a movie.
Oh my gosh, we're like the corniest couple I've ever met.
That's the corniest thing. It's like it's like fun corny.
It's like embarrassing corny. Low-key.
No, that's good stuff.
No, but he like dropped out of school, was just working, and then this past year he started doing a laboring job with the company his dad works for. So right now he's a construction laborer, but he just applied to be in the electricians union.
Ah.
Yeah.
So he's got it figured out basically.
Yeah.
Life figured out just like that.
Hopefully.
Boom, boom, boom.
Hopefully.
if it works out, but like it's crazy how like people act like school is certain and not going to school is uncertain when it's so the opposite. Like going to school, think of how I mean you're a little different because you want to be a cop, so it's a little more directed. But
at the same time though, I have so many different things I'd love to do.
There's a lot of options, which I guess it opens you up to those options. But if you know, like, and you can just choose to be in like the electricians union, like, it's like you're done. Like, you know what I mean? Like
for sure.
the stupid work's over. Like you can actually like make money, which is like
that's
I always say that. Like, I'm always like people that are like in the union. Like if you knew you wanted to do that, like you did it right. Some people like will go through school, get debt, and then go to the union.
Yeah, I'm like, why did you just get in debt to go to the union?
Figure it out beforehand.
No, but like all of his friends are in the union, so I think that's what persuaded him. He originally didn't like know if he wanted to do that. Mm-hmm. He just recently like.
Hey, but what did he do? He went to a community college in between.
Yeah, he went to community college for like a year and a half.
I feel like he had a sneaky feeling that he wasn't loving the school.
I think he knew from the start that he didn't want to go, but he also like didn't know what he wanted to do. So he wanted to go to like see if he could find something.
That's how you bide some time. It's a good way to bide some time. But I really I can completely relate with not feeling like liking school or like school's for you, because I'm definitely not the school type of guy. Up until maybe this semester, like I just now started getting into classes that are like really like cool and like interesting.
I feel like that too.
I want to learn more. Like it's like for the first time like ever. And so, maybe they just gotta, like, I feel like we're good enough to where we can do stuff. The way I do stuff in my classes now is how I feel like I should have been being taught my whole life.
Yeah, me too.
And I don't know what the fucking difference is between last year. Is it me? Like, am I just receiving it now? Or is the teaching styles just different?
No, I feel the exact same way, because my past classes, like, freshman, sophomore year, they're all, like, intro classes. Like, intro to policing, intro to corrections. And I'm still taking, like, a class now that I'm not really interested in, like, police innovations. I took his class, this professor, I took his class last semester, and, like, it was nothing I was interested in, so I was like, oh, maybe I'll try this one. Still nothing I'm interested in, because it's all, like, history of policing, kind of, and that's not what I want to do. Like, I want to know how to be a cop.
Yeah.
And so now I'm taking, like, a crime mapping class, criminal profiling, stats in criminal justice, which I thought I was going to hate, but, like, I actually, like, realized that I like math, and I should have taken, like, more like math classes, because I like math, and I hate reading, but all my classes are, like, reading and summarizing.
You like math, huh? You're one of those numbers people?
I'm so slow at reading.
I'm a slow reader, too, but I like to read. It's terrible.
I just got into reading.
I don't even read, like, I should read more books. I like to read, I like entertainment, I like reading, I like art, I like movies, television, like, I love shit like that. Like, I'll read a good short story, or, like, even, like, if, like, I see, like, a cool article, like, I like to read those things, I like to learn.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think I'm more apt with the numbers, too.
Yeah, it just comes easier to me.
It's just
Faster. You know? That's what I think it is, too, because for, like, my classes now, I have to read, like, 20 pages and then summarize them and turn in the summary.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes me, like, 4 hours to read 20 pages of, like, a research article.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, dude. Like, I don't want to do that.
Because, you know,
like,
that's kind of why writing is a little different than, like, a math assignment. So you give 18 students, like, 5 math questions, you know? Like, once they figure it out, they'll be able to go at the speed at which everybody goes at. Maybe, like, a slight difference. But if you have the actual formulas, you have it figured out, you can do the math. It's just that simple. Whereas reading, it's like, no matter what they do, some kids just fucking can't read.
Yeah.
You know? Like, we just don't know. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I gotta reread pages.
Oh, yeah.
I like
reread the same paragraph, like, 4 times, and I still don't know what I'm reading.
And then I gotta go back to the beginning, because I'm like, all right, I gotta catch my base again, and it's just like, you're turning, like, this little assignment, 20 pages turns into, like, 100. It's like,
seriously.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
So bad.
So it's different the way, like, that's why, like, I wonder if that's, I don't get a ton of, like, reading anymore, like, maybe, like, some chapter stuff, but they even tell us, like, just, if you're not, like, a great reader, just look at the summaries, and then go to, like, these pages and make sure you know these things. Because they know that, like, a lot of the business majors aren't there to read.
Yeah.
You know?
I wouldn't expect reading in business either. Like,
you wouldn't expect a lot of things. The thing that's most prevalent in business is psychology.
Really?
1,000%. I do more psych work
that.
than anything else for
Well,
sure.
I feel like business, all you're doing is, like, manipulating people's minds into buying the product.
My buyer behavior class, I walked in there, and she said, she put 5, mouthwashes on the table. All different colors. One's green, one's blue, one's yellow, one's purple, one was clear. And which one would you buy?
In my opinion, I'd buy the blue.
You'd buy the blue.
Yeah.
Half the class said blue, half the class said green. Right?
See, I would either pick blue or clear, but...
Or clear?
Yeah.
Clear actually may have got 1 vote, but I think she also put it in a gross container, and I don't know why.
Oh.
But then, yeah, so blue and green got, like, all the votes. No one voted for anything else.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, do you guys know what the difference between these 5 things are? And I was like, what? She goes, dye, coloring. That's it. They're all the same. And I'm like, we're like, yeah, but that's like, and it's like, no, there is no but. We don't make decisions logically. We just make decisions. Mm-hmm. And she was like, in this class, we're going to learn how to make people make the decisions we want them to make. I was like, oh, fuck.
Damn, okay.
Like, she's kind of a gangster.
Yeah, that's
She don't got a book or nothing. She just, no homework. She's like, we come in, we work in here, and then that's it.
I love professors like that.
Yeah.
Those
I think
are the best.
we're doing, like, a project for the dean. The dean wanted to know, like, why 250 people that said they were going to come here didn't end up coming here, like, as freshmen.
Oh.
Like, this past semester, 250 people that they had, it's usually, like, around 150, 200.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's 250, like, it's growing, and they're wondering why people are backing out.
That's kind of interesting.
So we're studying that, which is, like, I feel like that's legit psychology.
Yeah, that is really interesting to think about.
Yeah.
But, like, back on the backwash.
The backwash.
The backwash.
The mouthwash.
Back on the mouthwash. What color did you choose?
Green. I went with the green.
See, I would only choose blue because in my mind, when you go to tone things, like toner, you use like purple or blue to make things look whiter.
That's true.
Yeah.
And blue typically is associated with like the whitening and like the and like it's like a fresh feel. Whereas the green, people like the mint and like the cold.
The mint is good,
it's like people would associate with like cold and like the minty feel.
Yeah.
And but like if you like there was like a yellow one, it's like
like I would just think that would turn my teeth yellow.
And that's the problem because it does.
Like, that's
the crazy thing. And like it doesn't matter. And even us knowing this, we've talked about it now. It's been talked about. When you next time you go to buy mouthwash, you're still gonna buy the one that you feel like buying.
Yeah.
That's why this stuff that can be taught and learned, because no matter what you do, some things stay.
Yeah.
And
that's
crazy.
Crazy.
It's really crazy.
That's so crazy.
Some companies don't want to buy the dye, and they want like just a clear. Like as you said, that you might buy the clear, but not that many people would buy clear because they feel like it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
So what they do is they put a case on it. Instead of like making like the bottle clear, they'll case the bottle, make the bottle green or blue, whatever, and then it'll just come out clear, and then people will be disappointed after.
I'd be so disappointed if I bought a green covered mouthwash and it came out clear or like yellow.
Yeah.
I would like.
They don't care once you buy it.
I would literally like call them and complain.
They don't care too much. Even bad reviews. It's crazy because like it's stuff like that that's like so interesting to me, and it's base level interesting to everybody because like psychology. Everybody likes psychology. Yeah. But it's just crazy like that. This is the first time I really feel like I'm severely like enjoying my major more than anybody else would if they were in my spot. Yeah. Like I wouldn't. I'm interested in everything. I'm just that type of guy. And like whatever you're learning about like in like your CJ classes, like as they're really interesting you, it might not be too like crazy interesting for me.
I was actually just talking about this.
What were you learning though? Like what are you learning?
Well, like right now in like my crime mapping class, we're literally like mapping out crime on a map, and I think I like it because I'm a visual learner.
Yeah.
And so like actually seeing the map and like where the crime is happening, it's like I can absorb the information that we're learning better. Like we do like I keep saying crime mapping, but like that's what it is.
Is it like triangulating and stuff like that?
It's like figuring out like why the crime's happening here. Is it because there's a convenience store, a bar? Like is this where gangs hang out? Like it's stuff like that.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's like cool really interesting. It kind of like makes me like wonder, ooh, maybe I'll like to do this or something.
That's the stuff. It's like when you're in a class and you're like, like now I'm starting to get why like they put us in all these things because it's gonna light that spark. But I knew it was gonna be business or like marketing. Like I know how I am. Like that's just the type of stuff that intrigues me. Is like how we market to people, why people buy things. That's cool to me. And plus, it would help me market myself one day. I'm still learning. I got a lot to learn. Maybe I could learn a little something from you and your 10,000 followers.
I'm like in the process of like trying to learn how to market myself.
So what's the goal with A King Fitness? Because now you kind of got something brewing, which is cool.
So I want to get my CPT by the end of this year. My certified personal training.
Yep. I totally knew what that was.
Just to clear that up.
Totally knew.
By like the end of this year. The only thing is that like it costs a lot of money, and I have a lot of things that cost a lot of money going on this year. I'm going away, so we'll see where that takes me.
We'll see.
But I want to get that. I want to online coach, but I'd prefer to in-person coach in my opinion. I don't know. I don't like technology that much.
Yeah.
I like hands-on. I'm very hands-on.
You're
visual.
Old school.
Yeah. To a sense. Like I'm not open to online coaching, but I'd much rather like coach people in person. I just think it's easier. So I would love to do that, but at the point I'm at right now is just to inspire like young girls who were in my position at the beginning of time, like toxic trends that they would follow and toxic eating habits and relationships with cardio and everything like that. Like I want to show to younger girls like who believe in that stuff that that's not what they need to be doing.
Yeah.
Just because if I skipped on that part of my life, skip all the toxic trendy stuff, I wonder to myself, like, where would I be now? I would probably be twice as diced. Like
twice as diced.
Twice as diced or
I'd
something.
Be twice as diced.
Like,
dude.
I don't know. I'm just very invested in seeing, like, where my journey will take me. So I'm just using it to be able to look back and be like, oh, wow, September of 2020, I was here, and now I'm here.
Yeah.
And I've done a couple. Have you heard of 75 Hard?
I have, but I need you to explain though.
Okay, so basically it's this challenge. You do it for 75 days. This is where I took up running.
Mm-hmm.
Beginning of 2020. Well, 2021. Basically you read 10 pages of a book every day. You do 2 workouts a day. One has to be outside for 45 minutes. The other one could be outside or inside for 45 minutes. Doesn't matter.
Wow.
And then you have to follow a diet, but it can be any diet you want. And then there's, like, a couple other things. And that's when I started seeing, like, a lot of my mental progress. And that's more what I'm focused on now, is to see how badass I can get in my mental. Like it sounds cliche, but like where can I go? What can I make myself?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so that's where I'm at now.
Yeah, I've been on a big confidence kick. Like,
Me
trying
too.
to just be confident in what I am being, or like at least that, like, I'm bringing something to the table, you know.
Exactly.
That I got something different.
My life has changed because of the amount of confidence that I've gained.
Yeah.
And I'm still not, like, I'm not saying I'm this crazy confident, like, person, but seeing myself, like, freshman in high school compared to now, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I smoke this thing all the time.
I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah.
It's, like, crazy.
Yeah,
I would have never thought I would be here.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I feel like I've definitely, and I'm at the point where, like, you know, not to sound cocky, and I feel pretty fucking good, dude. I feel good. I'm just pumped to be, like, around and just be, like, experiencing things. Like, I'm just having a ball doing, like, I do a lot of stuff, so it's fun. And you know, I'm really, like, I'm not so much proud. I'm just confident at this point. I'm just real confident.
Yeah.
A little too confident. And
never too confident in my mind.
Well, hopefully.
I don't think there's such thing. Okay. There's one thing, you could be confident and be cocky.
Yeah.
The other one is to be confident and humble. Yeah. I don't think that you could be ever too confident and humble, but if you take it to the point where you're too confident and you're super cocky about it, like, no.
Yeah, like, because even just being, like, cocky at all, like, is a super annoying trait to have.
It's unattractive.
It's extremely. Yeah. So it's just, like, it just makes people want to run away. So, like, yeah, that's definitely never been my type of thing. And, like, I like to make people laugh, and the best way to make people laugh is, like, self-demeaning humor. It's just, like, well, I'm stupid too, so I get you. You know what I mean? People will just laugh and, like, hang with you, whatever. So I'm definitely big on that, trying to be as, like, humble as you can be. Because in the end, like, as we were saying, like, earlier, we're not Beyonce. You know what I mean? We ain't Beyonce.
We ain't Beyonce.
We no. You know, like, I wish I was.
I wish
Beyonce.
I was, but no.
I wish I was Jay-Z and Beyonce. I wish I just had these super crazy talents just off rip, but we don't. So with what we got, and all the and in other ways, how blessed we are in general, like, take a little mix of that and just be like a normal person and just go live and do what you want to do. You know.
100%. I fully believe
in what they
want
to do enough.
Yeah, and I fully believe in, like, anybody can do whatever the hell they want to do. Yeah. Like, some people give excuses like, oh, I have to do this or I have to do this. Like, it's like, no, you get to do that. You get to do this.
I wrote that on the
like,
whiteboard yesterday.
Did you actually? I think I saw Mike post that on a story or something. I didn't read it though.
I've heard it somewhere, and I say it all the time now. I've been saying it for, like, years now.
There's, like, so many little slogans that I just, like, always tell myself every day. Like, I get to do this. Yeah, like that. I'm proud, but I'll never be satisfied of what I'm doing.
Yeah, those are cool. I love those.
Like, just like little stuff like that where it's like a reminder of my confidence, but, like, back it up, sis. Like, be humble.
Back it up, sis. We got a lot of work to do.
Like, we're nowhere near what we can do.
Yeah, and we're both good. Both of us are really good examples of, like, doing what you want to do. Because there's two different sides of that coin. Like, you, like, it's like you're starting to be successful at what you want to do, which is really cool. You know what I mean? That's like the dream example. And then there's, like, a little slightly more realistic example of what I got going on.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's not like I'm doing like numbers. But I'll tell you one thing though, like you'd be hard pressed to find someone enjoying their time more than myself.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be very difficult for you to find someone happier. So I think we're great examples of like, if you just go do what you want to do and you really do enjoy it. And like, there's some parts that suck. Like, I don't like editing. You know what I mean? Like,
who does? I hate editing my freaking 1 minute long videos to put on a swipe workout.
Yeah.
Like, I hate doing
and then
that.
like you
but I couldn't imagine
put the whole like
Spotify.
comments thing, you know, like you gotta like put your whole caption, like the fucking hashtags, and you're like, this is fucking stupid. Like
the most tedious
this
thing.
isn't what I like.
No.
You know.
I just like doing this.
Yeah,
know?
but it allows you to. You know what I mean? So like it's like the price you pay to like be that much happier. So definitely just go if you're listening. You want to do something. Go just go do it. The key is to just start. Like that's the biggest problem with everybody. No one wants to just start doing the thing they want to do.
I talk about that all the time on my fitness account. I'm always saying like, imagine if you start right now where you're going to be in 10 years. But if you wait that 10 years to start, you're going to be 10 years behind.
Yeah. You're
it's
doing
like,
your later self a favor.
Yeah, you're screwing yourself over by not doing what you want to do.
Yeah, like I wanted to do a podcast for a long time, and like for like when I was like young, I wanted to do a podcast. I like radio, I like TV, I like stuff like this. So this is something I always wanted to do. And then I just was like, all right, fuck it, we're doing it right now. And I just like, I bought the cameras, I bought the table, I bought everything, like, kept it cheap, but I bought it all.
Yeah,
and I called my friend, I was like, hey, you want to come over and record an episode? And he was like, of what? And I was like, my podcast, I'm starting it right now. And he was like, okay. He came over, we recorded. 3 weeks later, I figured out how to upload it. Like, you know, it's just this massive learning curve. So really, it's like, you know, we're almost a year. I've almost been going for a year now.
Damn.
Yeah, we're like a month away. And
we're going to have a big 1 year.
Yeah. Party. What should I do? What should I do for that?
I don't know. I'm the worst at planning stuff.
I love this is like, my type of thing. Okay. I love to plan.
You seem like the kind of guy to
I'm a plotter.
To plan.
I like to scheme. You know what I want to do really bad, Ange? I'm going to tell it to as many people in the Lowell area as I can to make sure it happens.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's going to. If you don't make it happen, I'll make it happen for you.
This is the plan. Maybe not for the 100th episode, but this is the plan that I want to happen so bad. I want to like, maybe not rent, find a place. Like I know that there's some like shell like arena looking areas outside. Mm-hmm. I want to get like a
pavilion.
Yeah, like a pavilion.
Okay.
I want to like bring a bunch of people to one and just throw like. Basically like a concert with like all
that would
students.
Be nuts.
How fucking
would
cool
you get a DJ or would you do like karaoke?
I know a DJ that might want to do that. I might do karaoke.
You should have karaoke
because that'd be funny as hell.
Yeah, just have it anyways. I know somebody who has a karaoke machine. He just bought it.
Is it like a big one?
You know David Gadry?
I do know David.
His roommate Nick literally just bought a microphone for karaoke.
Really?
Like literally not even. It was last Sunday because I was at their place.
We got some possibilities.
So we got
it's all coming together. Do you know the speaker I have? That big speaker.
Yes.
You've seen it?
I believe so.
Yeah. So I have one. Do you know like Elise?
Yeah.
And them? They got one, and they can link.
Oh.
Right.
Ooh, that's nice.
And then there's someone. The Butterfield people got one. And I was thinking we link those speakers, play music through those, and then plug a mic into the other speaker and make that like the mic sound.
Oh god, this is about to be
and it's gonna be fucking crazy. And I was like, if you got like 100 people, like, because I think that'd be something that like a lot of people would go to, and it would be a summer event for sure. But if you got like 100 people to go do that. I don't know. I feel like we might have something ruined here.
No, yeah, that sounds insane.
But you have to.
Cool. This has to happen now, though.
Yeah.
Now that you said it, it has to happen. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be disappointed.
No, it will. That's the thing. I need to tell more people. Mm-hmm. It's like other people holding me accountable. If it's just in my own head, like, and it's just like why? It's because it's such a big idea. Like that's a big thing to ask of a lot of people. But I was thinking like I got a bunch of like. Crazy ideas. I was like, we could have people like learn the songs and even have them like singing like basically karaoke, and then or have like a DJ come. We have people do like a performance in between.
I was just about to say you should have like this surprise little like flash mob where like a group of your friends or something just come out singing the same song and they're all like choreographed.
Yeah, we could do choreographed.
That'd be so funny.
And that's like, this is the type of stupid shit that I love.
No,
this
I love
is
that
like,
stuff too.
It's right up my alley, so I could totally make it happen. I just need enough. I need enough LOL support.
Yeah. Well, you have my support.
Yeah.
So
I might make everybody pitch in like $5-10.
As you should.
And we'll order.
It costs like
food.
$15 to go to a frat party, so obviously
yeah, honestly, if you
like,
can't pay $5-10
$5-10
for like 5 hours concert entertainment night,
Exactly.
and then we'll end it at like when does like do you know when like how there's like a curfew for sound? Do you know how that's like a thing? Like
outside?
You can't be too loud outside after a certain time. Is it like, have you ever heard of that?
No.
Well,
that should not be a thing. You're
I
literally
know.
outside, especially
know.
if it's at like a pavilion thing where you like rent out the space.
Yeah, I wonder if see that's the thing. We might just be sneaking onto that thing. I don't know if I really want to rent out the space.
True.
But
well,
I mean,
like,
I'll have to
know
talk
what
to
you
the
meant.
city of Lowell or something. I feel like they wouldn't be too game for that. But
well, if it's like in the middle of like nowhere.
That's my thing. Like, what if we could just like go somewhere like random?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And build a fucking pavilion. We'll make something.
We're
dope.
gonna build a whole entire pavilion.
My dude Zach, I had him on the podcast last. Super funny kid, by the way. He said he was like, yo, I built my bed frame. He's like, I got some wood, I sanded it down, like did all this shit. I was like, all right.
He built his bed frame. Now he's gonna go build a pavilion.
And now I'm gonna make him build my pavilion. If he can build a bed frame, he can build like a stage. That's all I need.
If you can build a bed frame, you can build anything.
You can for real. Honestly, you build. It's kind of like cooking. It's like if you can do one thing, you got the somewhat type of what is it? It's kind of like you just understand it better.
I like 100% disagree.
Really? What do you think?
Somebody could cook one really good dish, but be so bad at cooking everything else.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Because, like, I don't know. I don't think everybody could just, like, if one person's really good at cooking something, then I don't know where I'm going with this, but, like...
You're not going to be good at everything?
You could be good at everything, but not necessarily.
I think of, like... Because I think of the best meals I've had, right? Like my Nana, and she cooked everything mint.
I think almost all grandmas can cook something that's good.
They know how to cook.
You see, my grandma's homemade baked mac and cheese, fire. But her American chop suey, mid.
Her American chop suey.
Maybe that's just
what
because...
a specific example. Nah, I think it maybe more like just a base level of cooking more is what I mean. Like it's like if you can like,
cook
he
a
made his
box
bed
of
frame
Kraft
and he
mac
was
and
really
cheese,
proud
you can
of it.
go and cook a grilled cheese.
Sure. Like I guess, but I'm thinking more like he was very proud of this bed frame, like very proud of it. He was like stable. I like it. Like it's good, and I feel like obviously it would be a step up, building a little stage.
Yeah.
But he could do it. I got full faith in my guy.
I feel like a stage wouldn't be that hard.
Wouldn't be terrible. Definitely not a pavilion, but like a stage,
not a pavilion,
though,
but a stage,
with like some steps, like or even I could just makeshift steps, whatever. And then we could go out into like the open area. Is there any open area around here?
I don't know.
Even like behind the school, that way. Even like behind the school, like there's like that little school over there.
Yeah.
There's like a big yard.
But it's probably the school's yard.
Yeah,
and I don't see
is.
what they would think about having a bunch of college students partying out there.
Yeah, I definitely need to be on cleanup.
So
that's the problem is like I know like the cleanup and everything and like all responsibility falls on me.
Yeah, that'd be a
because
force.
it's my idea.
Yeah. In theory. But I know you have good friends who would help you out.
Yeah, I got good. Yeah, my boys would help me out for sure, no question. But yeah, what do you think?
I'm game. Yeah.
Would you perform?
Oh my gosh! Now you're asking a lot more from me. Perform what?
I don't know, like.
Put everybody through a workout.
Yeah, go up there and just be like, all right, guys, we're working out. We're like, peace. Not right now, bro. It's a Friday night.
I'm not very much of a performer.
Oh, I'm a.
I can bust it down, but I can't dance. Like I can bust it down, but I can't dance.
I can bust it.
I can. I 100% can bust it down, but I can't dance.
Okay, that's valid. I don't know. I don't know what who. I mean, Haley would definitely. Haley loves to sing, so she definitely.
She would definitely sing some.
I don't know.
Swift.
Or maybe like Jeremy Duford.
Yeah. He has a music page.
He does music.
Yeah.
So I could have him perform something. Even.
100%.
And he's got like good fun music, so like, he could go.
He plays the
perform
guitar,
something.
right?
I think so. I think he
so.
does a little something. He's a talented kid. He's got some good like songs. Honestly, I like Jeremy's music. Jeremy, shout out. Jeremy Duford Music on Instagram, if I'm not mistaken. He's really good. It's fun because now like I've had so many people on, like I know somebody like for everything.
Yeah, no, that's like really nice. It's really nice when you can have like some kind of connection to just the smallest things.
Yeah, like like those people that are like, oh, I got a guy.
Mhm.
That's me.
That's you.
I got a guy for everything. I got one kid making me a website. Now I got a bunch of fitness pages all coming on. I got this one kid I know. He's got like 150,000 followers.
Really?
He's got a fitness page, yeah.
Damn.
He's like, yeah, they're all like gay guys. All his followers are like gay guys because he's like ripped and he's like a handsome guy.
Yeah.
So, like,
I mean, all my followers are sugar daddies.
Yeah. So,
that's all they want.
you know how
I know how it is.
You know how it goes. But
yeah.
Hey, 10K. I was so like I remember going to look at it like maybe like a year ago.
Oh, I didn't even have over 2K a year ago.
And I remember that's what I remember.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a little under a year, but like it was like 2,000ish, and I was like, wow, like cool.
My page. So, in September, like this past September, I posted one photo, and it got over 50,000 likes. It has over like multiple millions of views.
Really?
And it got 50,000 likes, and that's like what made my account kind of like blow up. I don't know why this
of any
one
picture,
post
of
blew
all
up.
The pictures, you know,
huh?
like of all pictures, like why that?
Yeah,
one?
like it's just another picture of me like in the locker room posing. Like I put the same hashtags I put on like all my posts.
I was gonna say like,
it
what
makes
did you
no
do
sense.
to kind of like?
I don't know.
But it just kind of happened.
Just happened.
Hey, I mean, it's gotta happen at some point. I guess patience, sticking to it is kind of the key. And now, how much do you post?
I try and post on my story like a couple times a day. I'm really inconsistent with it just because every single day is different. Like I'm planning on posting a workout tonight, but I try and post like 1 to 2 feed posts a week. What? Okay, like 1 to 4.
Yeah.
I usually end up doing like 2 a week, and then like on my story every day.
Yeah, I try to find that balance of like, all right, especially at the point I'm at now, it's like a lot of people are just doing me the favor of following me. That's kind of like what it is right now. And I'm like, okay, so how do I don't want to drown the people that are like drinking from my faucet, but I don't want to like have it be a drought for anybody else that's thirsty.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was good.
That was pretty good. So I
don't
was like,
really know what that meant, but it was good.
It's like I need enough for people to find outside of it, but I don't want to put too much so that the people that are like basically doing me a favor, it's like annoyed. So I gotta find that balance right now.
I think okay. This is what I was gonna say earlier about when we were talking about how like you just have to do what you want. Do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
Good point. How I see it is like, don't care what your audience like at this point, because you don't have like this crazy huge following.
Yeah.
Like, don't care what your audience posts.
Yeah.
I mean, like, don't care what this
probably
sounds like really bad, but like, I don't care if somebody who follows me doesn't like what I'm posting. Yeah. They're following you for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, one post they don't like isn't gonna make a difference.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. I just that's a very good point. Because I do get kind of wrapped up in that sometimes. Yeah. And I'm very good at, like, not getting wrapped up in stuff like that. So that's why, like, it's kind of just not hitting me. I'm like, why do I care? Like,
yeah. Like.
And I don't want to be, like. Because in the end, I gotta make stuff that people enjoy. But it's like, if I enjoy it, then people will enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's all about being, like, authentic and just being yourself and, like, doing what you want. Because that's what's going to make people, like, relate. That's how I, like, view my entire, like, Instagram account.
People will relate to it.
Like, you want to make your account relatable. You want it to be authentic. You don't want anything to be, like, forced. Like, a forced post or, like, something like that. Just be authentic. Just be yourself.
Yeah. I gotta do that more. That's a very good point. Like, I just started posting, like, something that's, like, very me that I started posting. I'll put, like, 5 songs that I'm spinning that week.
I saw that. I liked that a lot, actually.
That's what I do. Like, I had it for a year. I posted every day a new song on my Snapchat. I went literally every day for a year just because I love to do that. Like, I love to find music, and I love to, like, show people what music I like, or maybe, like, someone, like, I remember, like, every day, like, 5-10 people would swipe up and be like, yo, I love this song. Like, where'd you find this? Like, who is this artist? Whatever. And it was just cool conversation, like, talk to people about whatever. And, like, so I was like, all right, let me bring that back in this form. I'll do, like, 5 songs I'm listening to this week. Like, the songs I'm spinning, whatever. Yeah. And so that was very much, like, for me.
No,
and I think people like that.
I think that's a good thing.
It's like, a good direction.
To keep doing. Like, when I saw that, I was like, oh, interesting. You know, I've never really seen somebody post just, like, 5 songs. Yeah. So it was different.
And it's not, and like,
it was,
the
like,
songs
something
are, like,
that you
even,
like.
Too current. Like, sometimes I'm throwing the Beatles on. Yeah. In, like, 2 weeks, probably. Like, I already got, like, I already know what I'm listening to, like, this week. And I want to make, like, a ton of lists, but I just can't. I gotta restrict it to 5. I listen to so much music all the time. Like, music's always
I listen to the same thing over and over again.
Listen to a lot of Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles.
Good song.
Yeah. I don't know why, I just love it. I love the fucking guitar. Like,
yeah. I, like, had to sing that song in chorus of, like, 8th grade.
Did you?
Yeah, I did chorus. That means I can perform. I did chorus in middle school, so I'm a performer.
Bring the band back together. Get the whole chorus.
Oh my God. I don't even like know anybody from my middle school anymore.
Oh my God. I was thinking about middle school. It's just like, it's so cringe.
It makes me cringe more than anything.
Like, why was I existing at that point?
Why did I wear my hair on the side of my head? Who knows? A nice side ponytail.
Dude, I had, like, zits all over my face.
Oh, and don't even get me started with acne.
My teeth were jacked up.
Don't even get me started.
Like, it was bad.
My experience with acne is, like, atrocious.
I went on Accutane.
I was on it 4 or 5 times, yeah.
Really?
4 or 5 times.
Did you stick to it?
Yeah.
Did it work?
So, okay, let's just go into my acne story. I have had acne since I was, like, I hate this word, but pre-puberty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that word. Like, I've had acne since I was, like, 10 years old. And it wasn't, like, really bad when I first got it, obviously. I'm, like, 10 years old. And then it got really bad, like, cystic. I had it all over my back, like, up and down my arms. Oh, this is so gross making me think about it. And this is so nasty. And just so bad. I tried, like, a bajillion different acne medications, a trillion different face washes.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. It really feels like that many. I'm not kidding. And then senior year of high school, I finally went to, like, see a dermatologist. I'd saw one in the past, but they just gave me the same old stuff that, like, my pediatrician was giving me.
Yeah.
And so I finally went and saw a new dermatologist, and she prescribed me on Accutane. Amazing.
Yeah.
Worked so good. I loved it. I was feeling myself. I was like, shit, okay, girl, go off. And then, like, a month and a half after being off of it, came back.
Really?
That happened, like, 3 or 4 times. When I would go on it, complete all of it. A month and a half later, it came back.
How long were you doing it for? Like, the 6 months?
Like, no, I was doing it, like, 8 to 10 months. Wow. Because it wouldn't go away.
Wow.
It was so bad.
So then what'd you do?
At this point, I'm just kind of like, well, I'm a freaking human being. Like, we all are going to have pimples nowadays. I'm not on it anymore. I've been off of it for about a year. I just, like, take care of my skin, like, wash it in the morning, wash it at night.
What's his name? Pharrell. You know Pharrell? Like, the artist?
The artist, yeah.
You know, he looks, like, really young, even though he's, like, 55.
He's 55?
He's really old. And he, like, looks, like, really young.
They
were like, what's the secret?
If his face is who I'm, like, if he is who I'm
he looks
thinking
really
he is,
young.
I thought he would be, like, 30, 35.
Yeah, makes sense. Then you're thinking, the one with the, like, he always got the fedora on, whatever.
Maybe I don't know.
I think you're definitely thinking of the right guy.
I think I'm thinking
because he
of
looks
the right
young.
guy, too.
It's like
yeah.
He's got, like, you know. But
yeah.
He was like, I should wash my face with cold water.
Dude,
like,
so many people
genetics.
say, so many people say that, and I'm like, well, that's nice for you. You don't even moisturize? That couldn't be me.
The Accutane worked for me. Like, I mean, I was Did you get like the chapped lips?
The worst. I still have
God.
I feel like I still have permanently chapped lips from that medication. It was
you
so
had to
bad.
do it a bunch of times.
Yeah, it was like so bad. It would crack. It would be. I'd look like a clown because my lips would be like cracked out
like,
here.
Everywhere. I had to get like, obviously you understand the struggle. I had to get like special like chapstick, whatever.
Yeah,
basically like industrial shit. And I'm just.
The only thing that worked for me like was Vaseline.
Vaseline, like hardcore, like legit Vaseline.
When I went to bed at night, I slapped like a pound of Vaseline on my entire face.
Yeah. Because everything's dry. You're just dry. They dry
your whole
you
body, my hands, my feet, my legs, my arms, everything.
I can't believe that's like a thing. Like it's like crazy.
It's like so bad for you.
It's so crazy. You
like
literally just dry your skin out.
The stuff that women have to do on Accutane is like ridiculous. Like I had to go in every single month and get a pregnancy test to make sure I'm not pregnant, because if you get pregnant on that medication, like your child will look like an alien.
Really?
Oh yeah.
What? Like I gotta look up Accutane babies now.
Dude, their heads like come out like this.
No.
Yeah, it's
what?
like it's like.
Because are they like dehydrated or something? Like
I don't know. They just look like aliens. Like it's so weird, and like you have to get blood tests and stuff like that.
Just can't believe women just like get pregnant.
You like have to be on birth control.
How crazy is it? Like, you're gonna like, are you planning on having kids one day?
Yeah.
You're just gonna like give birth to a child. Isn't that weird? Isn't that crazy?
It freaks me out, but no.
Like there's gonna be a whole baby come on.
like a whole ass head.
Like a legit baby you're gonna give birth to it.
Yeah, that's so weird.
I should have a pregnant. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy talk.
I don't understand how it works. Like the whole thing developing inside you. Like, it makes no sense to me.
Yeah, just like
how can this go to that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then on top of that, then it boom, pops out, and then we just like it just grows and becomes like I was a baby. You know, like
I was a baby.
You were a baby too, bro. Like,
so weird.
How crazy is that?
Oh my god,
we were little
so
babies,
weird.
And like your brain like just keeps learning, even as like your body deteriorates. Like you'll still learn more stuff as you get older.
That's so weird to think
It's like
about.
this thing like never stops. Everything else stops.
I feel like so on my TikTok, like on my For You page, there's so many videos of babies. And it's so weird to think how stupid I used to be.
What do you
mean? Babies are just stupid.
Babies are so stupid. Yeah, like that was you know?
Like one time, a long time ago, I didn't know how to use my hands.
That's crazy.
A long time ago, I didn't know how to walk. But now it's just second nature. The getting from there to here just makes no sense to me.
Yeah,
on how it happens.
So far.
Like
you know?
any scientist, biologist, I don't know, whoever deals with like the human body development could explain it to me as if they were explaining to a kindergartner, when it still would never make sense.
Yeah, I just won't buy it.
No.
I'm just gonna be like, there's gotta be some like
there's
aliens
something else.
or something.
Like,
we're getting shot by like alien like brain bombs or something to just help us expand it, because it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like any other creature does that. They come out pretty functional.
Yeah.
Usually.
Like a horse, like they just get up and walk.
Don't they? Yeah, they just start walking them things.
Like a deer. Like I'm pretty sure they are walking as they come out.
Yeah, they walk themselves out of
there. Like they come out like walking.
Which is crazy. They gotta give birth too, bro. Ew.
Ew. Can we stop thinking about birth?
I'm sorry. It's just like it freaks me out, dude.
It freaks me out.
In like a good way.
But like now I'm
like
picturing it, and I just don't want to picture those things anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll move on.
Move on from that.
My bad. Wow. Dude, birth's weird. All right, I gotta get it out of my mind. Where do we go from there? Where do we go from birth?
Read any good books recently?
No, no, I don't read.
Yeah, you don't read. I know you said that. Well, I brought that up because I have been reading actually.
What did you read?
So I started reading 2021 when I was doing the 75 hard because I had to read 10 pages.
Okay.
I read like the How to Be a Badass series, like the How to Be a Badass at Making Money, or like there's like a bunch of them like that. But I honestly like don't remember a single thing from those books because, like we said, I can't comprehend what I'm reading. Yeah. But
I get that.
I've had like an awakening since I read Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins.
Oh, he's the best. He's the boss.
His book, Can't Hurt Me, is the first book I've ever read, understood, and, like, been like, damn, I want more of that.
Yeah, he's incredible.
I read that starting over last summer. I started reading it, and I just finished it, like, a couple weeks ago.
So what's like, obviously I can't really say, like, what's it about, because I'm assuming it's a lot of, like, different things.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, like, how he, like, went about his life. He was, like, really fat, overweight, and, like, turned around, and now he's, like, one of the best, like, Navy SEAL. I shouldn't even, like, be talking about it, because I have honestly no idea what I'm talking about at the same time. But he's, like, one of the top, like, Navy SEAL, like...
Something.
What did
something
you get high
out
up
of
there? Like, something high up there?
Yeah.
What I got out of it?
Yeah.
Is that I'm a little bitch. Like...
Is that,
excuse my
you
swearing.
Of all people. You of all
excuse
people.
Excuse my swearing. No, but, like, he's just so, like... My body can do more. My body can do anything that I put it through. And, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, like, my knee hurts a little bit. But he's, like, running on, like, broken toes, broken legs. Like, he would get, like, shot in the leg and, like, still, like, just keep running a marathon. Like, if that happened, like, he would still keep running. He ran,
tough,
like,
dude.
ultra marathons or, like...
What's an ultra marathon?
I don't know. That might just be a word that's coming in my mind thinking of him. But,
ultra marathon?
Like, ultra marathon. It was, like, 100+ mile, like, race.
Shit.
He would do these crazy long races. And it was just, like, insane.
Your body can do a lot. You know?
But
your mind can.
That's what I got out of the book, though, is that I'm a little bitch because I don't put my body through anything like that.
Yeah, it can make you feel that way.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, and you're, like, probably in, like, you're probably like, top, like, 5% of people pushing themselves. Like,
oh, no.
You probably you'd be
maybe
shocked
in, like,
how little
no,
people
like,
do.
maybe in the people that we know.
Yeah.
For sure.
Top 1% probably.
For the people we know. I hate saying that, but, like, stay humble.
Stay humble. Hashtag stay humble.
But, like, this man is just, like, over the top.
Yeah, he's, like, it's almost too much.
That's what I was thinking reading the book. I was like, this guy, like, for what? But it was all about, like, the mental, like, I'm gonna put my body through everything that it can possibly go through.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those what doesn't kill you makes you stronger type
exactly,
things.
100%.
So, like, he's as strong as his most recent,
yeah.
like...
He, like, almost died.
Probably
multiple times.
Yeah.
He, like, almost died, like, multiple times. And he kept going.
He's one of those people that's going to die, though. That's my thought. It's kind of like, you ever hear about those,
I don't know.
Like, the free climbers, whatever? Like, they...
Oh. That's
like,
scary.
You ever heard of Free Solo? Like, whatever, like, that Netflix documentary that came out about that guy. He, like...
climbed, like, the highest, with no, like, cliff or whatever with nothing.
Yeah.
I think I watched that in 8th grade. No, it was, like, senior year. I took a leadership class, and we watched that movie.
So...
or a documentary, whatever
a big thing about those types of guys, people that do that, there's a couple psychological things. Like, they, first of all, like, they're chasing that thrill of being near death.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. And every time you go near death, you're increasing your chances of dying.
Yeah.
Whether you're good at it or not. Like, you're just putting yourself in positions to die.
Yeah.
So with people like that, they're not going to stop doing it.
Yeah, no.
So they're going to be stopped. So a lot of these people do die when they do stuff like that. Like, that kid, I forget his first name or his last name, whatever that Solo is, but he's incredible. And he's going to, he'll one day, though, check your phone.
Yeah.
You're going to see that he fell. And you're going to be like, wow. It's kind of like, it's the same thing as, like, the story of, like, Icarus, like, flew too close to the sun and got burned type thing.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what happens to these people. It's, like, sad in a way because, like, it's such a weird thing. Like, they can't achieve whatever it is they want. It's like a chase. It's like addiction.
Yeah.
Almost.
100%.
It's hard to describe.
You're just addicted to being the best self.
Yeah.
In an unhealthy way.
Yeah, and especially like you're striving for perfection in an imperfect world. It's just never gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, you're never gonna get that perfect like that like adrenaline rush that powers you through the rest of your life. That's never going to happen. It's like, it's not constant. There's gonna be good and bad moments like all the time, And some people just like, and but when I've seen like that guy talk, and he doesn't sound like, he just seems like he's a little weird, but like he's like,
I think he seems just like a normal guy.
That's the thing. He's normal.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, I'm a little weird, too. But, like, he's, like, just normal dude. Just like, yeah, I just like to do this.
Yeah.
But,
he's like, don't worry, I'm just a normal guy that just ran 100 miles. No big deal.
Yeah. Like, come on.
Like, it's crazy. But now I'm reading Relentless by Tim Grover.
I don't know what Tim Grover is, but...
He's, like, a trainer. Like a athlete trainer.
Mm-hmm.
And he, like, trained, like, Kobe and, like, a bunch of, like, all these high-profile, like, athletes. And it's, like, all about being, like, relentless. And, like, he has this idea of, like, being a cleaner, and, like, the cleaners are, like, the top people. And, like, there's a cleaner, a closer, and, like, something else. And, like, I don't know. This is gonna make no sense unless you read the book, but it's really good.
Do you have any idea? So, like, what's, like, kind of... What have you been getting out of this one?
Out of this one...
Last one, you found out you're a bitch.
Yeah. Last one I found out I was a bitch, and then this one...
this book...
Honestly, like, when I read this book, I just feel confident.
Good.
I just feel like it's so relatable, not to the extent of being a cleaner, but to the extent that, like, I'm willing to do better than the people around me.
Yeah. Like, you're willing to take that extra, like,
yeah.
step.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's good to know.
Yeah.
It feels
like,
good knowing that.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm just, like, different.
I'm built different.
I'm built different.
I'm built so different. So you're going to the gym today?
Well, I'm going to a spin class at 5:15 because it's an EDM theme ride. I think Gina's teaching tonight. She's one of the other instructors. But a girl in my class was like, "Oh, I'm going to spin tonight," and I was like, "Oh, like I'll come with you." And then I might go to the gym beforehand for a little bit, but who knows?
We'll see. You know.
Yeah.
See where the day takes you.
See where the day takes. Exactly.
But I this is coming out. Not this Saturday, not tomorrow, but the next Saturday. This is I got a nice little stockpile on. I love when, oh my god, I smoke this thing every time. I love having like a little bit of like a backlog.
Yeah.
So I can just upload and I don't gotta worry too much. Like, you know, I've recorded with, you know, Henry. Do you know who Henry is?
No.
Henry Edwards.
I know the name.
Yeah, you know Ethan Block?
Yeah.
It's like his like boy.
Oh, okay.
It's like his 1A, 1B. Like they're like
gotcha.
Like this.
Mm-hmm.
He just had this kid on, and like he's coming out Saturday. You're coming out next Saturday. I like having that little bit of breathing room. That's something you can't do. You can't really like work out a bunch of times, get a bunch of like posts on Instagram, have it all right, just and then take a week basically off. Like you can't do that.
The grind don't stop.
The grind don't stop because it's real. I guess
stop.
In a way, it's like a real thing you like need to do all the time.
I'm addicted.
It's so crazy. But like imagine how good you are at the gym, right? Like how good you are like just in the gym, how good you feel, like how confident you are when you walk in there, like that you know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
Now just translate that to like a podcast. Translate that to like talking to people. Mm-hmm. Imagine if you talk to like half people you know really, really well and half pretty much basically random people for like 2 hours. Imagine you do that like 55 times.
That's crazy. That's like a lot of talking.
It's a lot of talking.
That's a lot of talking.
And sadly, I noticed, even after 55, over 100-something hours probably, I still think I talk the most. I think in every episode, I end up talking more than the other person, yeah.
I mean, maybe. But it's also, like, your podcast.
Yeah, but, like, I really was, like, in the beginning, I was, like, taking pride in, like, oh, yeah, anybody can come on. Anybody, like, it's anybody, you know what I mean? And I'm just talking to them, you get to kind of figure out who they are. Yeah. But I feel like it's almost like I just dominate the whole entire, like, hour.
No, but, like, me coming into this episode, I was like, I need you to dominate the talking because I don't know, like, I'm not a good talker.
That's a decent point. Everyone feels that way. Everyone's, like, nervous coming in, so I kind of need to
I wasn't really, like, nervous. Because I'm like, I'm gonna go sit in a basement and talk. Like, what is there to be nervous about?
It's not like you're, like, camera shy either. Like, you're pretty comfortable with that stuff.
I'm pretty comfortable with the camera, except I'm, like, avoiding making eye contact with it because I'm, like, you know? But I was just, like, I don't know how to start conversations. And you know how to keep them flowing together.
Yeah.
Each conversation we had flew together because of you. Not because of something I said.
I don't know.
Like, look at how I started the conversation. We were talking about birth, and you go, what should we talk about next? And I go, have you read any books?
Have you read any books? But that was
like,
funny.
That didn't, like,
was funny.
Okay, it was funny, but it didn't, like, you keep the flow going.
Maybe that's what I'm good at. Maybe that's my talent.
Flavor flow.
That's my Beyonce.
That's your Beyonce.
That's my Beyonce. When you have a talent, we're going to call that your Beyonce.
That's your Beyonce.
That's your Beyonce, because she's good at everything. She can dance, she can sing, she can blah, 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 blah. And no, that's my Beyonce.
That's your Beyonce.
What's your Beyonce?
My Beyonce? I mean, I want to say the gym, obviously, but that's all I ever talk about.
That's when you really work at, though. You know, like I feel like what's up, your Beyonce is more something you're like born with.
Oh, okay.
What do you feel like you were born with?
What do I feel like I was born with? A hardcore, like, okay, that probably just sounded like stupid.
You didn't even get to finish.
It sounded
You're
better.
good.
No, but like, I've gone through a lot of shit in my life. Like, a lot of, like, hard stuff that a lot of people don't go through. And my life was born into that. And because of that, I feel like that's why I'm so mentally tough. My Beyonce is being mentally tough.
I love the term "my Beyonce."
So do I, dude. It's just like
kind of a cool.
It just like goes.
It makes
my
sense.
Beyonce.
My Beyonce is my conversationalism, I guess.
Yeah.
My conversationalism.
You like to talk.
I love to talk.
Yeah.
I could talk underwater to a wall by myself. It's your Beyonce is the mental toughness.
Yeah.
Everyone's got to find their Beyonce.
Everyone needs to find their Beyonce.
Because your Beyonce will help you with whatever you want to do. Because everything you do is, like, you're really good at it because of your Beyonce.
I wish I had more Beyonces, though.
I wish I had more Beyonces, too. Bro.
We wish they were surrounding us.
That's why it's called the Beyonce, because she's got so many.
Yeah.
You know, like Bruno Mars, a lot of Beyonces. You know, like, he can sing.
Does he?
He can write. He can play, like, every instrument. He's a performer, you know, like...
Yeah.
Like, I was gonna say Chris Brown. Let's not do that. Let's in some ways, though, he can sing, he can rap, he can dance, he can, you know, Michael Jackson. Again, another weird one to say has a lot of Beyoncés. But you know what I'm saying? Like, just a lot of talents. Mm-hmm. And if, like, you're born with a lot, or born with just one, everyone's got something. Yeah. So just find what you got. Run with it, because everything you do is kind of running with that. Because the gym is all about your mental toughness. I don't care how much you can, like, lift. No one cares how much you're lifting, whatever. That does not matter to anybody.
Mm-hmm, no.
If you tell someone I'm in there and I'm pushing myself every day, that's more impressive. Notice I didn't ask you how much weight you're moving or what you're even doing. Yeah,
it doesn't matter how much I'm lifting.
You just said I'm in there 2 hours or whatever, and I'm an hour or 2 hours, and I'm pushing myself, and I go every day, and I don't miss. Like, that's more impressive than any amount of weight.
I don't take, like, a specific rest day. If I'm taking a rest day, it's because I literally, like, can't go to the gym. Like, tomorrow. The gym's literally going to be closed, so I literally can't go.
Yeah, and you'll still, like, bang out some push-ups at the crib or something.
Probably not, because I just, like...
You went and do a push-up. Who'd you do the push-up competition with at Mike's house?
I've done, like, 50,000... Oh, that at Mike's house, it was, I think it was Noah Benson.
Was it?
I think so, yeah.
Did you beat him? He's pretty... He's pretty
jacked. It was pretty tied, if I say so myself. I was going faster...
That's what I was going to say.
I was also hammered.
You might have been done first, but...
Yeah, but
you might have cranked out more push-ups.
I might have cranked out more.
He might have had more exertion, though, because he was doing more, like... You were just moving.
I was just going
you were like,
for it.
You were saying it was a competition, and you were like, all right, who can do more faster? You were going crazy. You were pumping them things out. Yeah. That was so funny, dude. I love when you're showing the boys up. That's so funny.
Freshman year... I was, like, on a whole nother planet with push-up contests. Every single frat party I went to, my roommate Queen, she would always get me into doing a push-up contest with somebody. It just happened every party.
Every time.
I'm just, like, doing a push-up contest. The most I've ever done, though, guess.
I don't want to... Oh, I have no idea. I don't do push-ups like that.
52.
52?
That was the most I've ever done in my life in one, like, go.
I could probably do 30. That's
crazy.
No,
that's, like, still really good. I don't know how I got 52. It's probably because I practiced them every single weekend at the frat basements.
Yeah, because that's how you can do them. That's honestly probably why.
That's my Beyonce.
That's my new Beyonce.
I was born
to do
doing push-ups.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's funny. Dude, we gotta...
I can't do that many anymore, though.
I don't know. I gotta do push-ups. I want to know how much I can do. I have a big thing on, like... The reason why I was able to get myself to go to the gym is, like, what can I do? That's what I wanted to know. So, like, if someone asked me, how much do you bench? I want to have a number. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Most of our bench was 210.
That's good.
It's all right.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
I want to get to 2 plates so bad. I want to get
2 plates is what? 225.
I want to get it so bad.
I know. We all want that.
I want it so bad. I did the 210. I might have did 215 actually with Mike, and like I literally won with all my strength. Like, got that 215. I was like,
benching's fucking hard.
I was like, who the fuck is out here doing like 3 plates?
That's my Beyonce.
You swearing?
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely my Beyonce.
So bad.
My mom, just so I don't swear on my parents, like when I'm with them, but they watch. And I swear on here.
I say like stupid swears in front of my parents. Well, in front of my mom. Like shit.
Shit, mom.
Shit, mom.
Shit, mom. Shit, mom. Mom.
Or like ass, but like I don't say like the F word in front of her.
That's the thing. Now you gotta say the F word because you're even like thinking about your mom.
I know.
It's the natural filter. It's what I call it.
Yeah,
it's like you don't even gotta think about it. Like you just won't say that.
I just don't. Yeah, it doesn't come out. Yeah. I have like the worst trucker mouth ever though.
Yeah, I got it.
Especially when I'm driving. Oh boy.
Oh, you got road rage?
I don't have road rage. I have road mouth.
I have road mouth.
I'm like, get out of my way. Like, go on. I'm like, I like pretend to slam on the horn.
Yeah,
when
I
never would.
You know you won't.
Because I'm not that awful of a human being. But I'm like, they're like.
Because I don't want to draw attention. That's what I think.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like,
I don't want to drive attention to me.
And listen, I'm anybody can tell you, I love being the center of attention. Not in that way.
Yeah, me
like
too.
I love people are looking at me, people are laughing. I don't like people looking at me like.
I don't like people looking at me in a bad way.
Yeah. That's another reason why I didn't want to go to the gym. I said this on the last one. I'm a big people watcher.
Oh, me too.
So like,
it's so bad.
I know people are watching me too because I people watch.
No, see, I don't think it's like that, because my people watching comes out when I'm working at the rec center. When I'm working at the rec center and I just have to stand in the back and just look at things, I catch myself looking at people. If you go to the campus rec center here and you see me looking at you, like, I'm sorry. I don't...
She's severely judging
I'm, like, I'm severely sorry that I'm looking. I don't even mean to look. It just happens.
I love people, so I'm just like looking at them like.
I'm just a very curious person.
I'm super curious. I want, like, my dad always says stuff like this. We'll be driving and he'll look over at someone like walking like into like a building we don't know, and he's like, I've never been in that building. She probably goes in there every day for work, and I'm probably. Like, yeah.
No, my favorite thing is when I'm like driving down the street and like a family's like outside in their front yard or like something. Or,
yeah, and I'm like, don't
know them, but
traffic.
They're having fun.
You ever be in traffic and realize every other car is in a completely different life?
You ever in traffic? This happened to me the other day. You ever in traffic and you look over next to you and the guy next to you is just like picking his nose?
Yes, this happened to me the other day.
Literally yesterday, I was on my way to Walmart and I look over and this like old guy, he's like 55 years old. I'm like, we stopped picking our nose when we were like 10. I mean, like, let's be real. Everyone picks their nose.
Everyone's
but like, come on, not when you're like in public, dude, where like everybody can see you.
Not in the car, like
not in the car, dude.
I had some guy. He's literally. That's so funny you say that. Some kid like stopped at a stop sign and was letting us go, and homie just jams his finger like 3 knuckles deep. I was like, what did we? I was like, I'm literally looking at you. I just hit you with one of these, and he was like. And I was like, bro, what?
Oh my god. People, like, I swear, like, have not been socialized.
Like, what is that?
Like, you're just like,
I know. We were just, it's funny how we say, like, don't care what people think, do whatever you want.
No, but that's just gross. That's just gross.
Don't be gross,
dude. Any average human being would agree that that's just not right.
Some things aren't okay. Even with all the confidence in the world, doesn't matter. You just shouldn't do some things.
That's just gross.
Like, that is gross. Some people can make that type of stuff funny. That's like a really good comedian, like a really good comedian can can like really make something disgusting hilarious.
Hilarious, yeah.
And that's kind of like that's their Beyonce, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's their Beyonce.
That's their Beyonce.
But like on that, if you're just in like a random social, like that's a social event right there.
Yeah.
Me hitting him with this and him being like, "Go." Don't do this.
Oh my god, no.
Like homie was trying to itch his thoughts. Like that was crazy. That was a crazy thing to do.
That's actually disgusting.
Ange, how long do you think we've been going for?
I feel like I've been sitting here forever, but at the same time, it could probably only be like 45 minutes.
We are at hour and a half.
Hour and a half?
Hour and a half.
Damn, I thought my ass was gonna start hurting at like 45 minutes.
Honestly, these chairs are made for outdoors, but get the job
I was
done.
gonna
I've
say,
had no complaints.
My old house, I have these chairs outside.
Yeah,
like on the patio.
My mom was like, "Bring them to Lowell. You never know when you're gonna use them." And I was like, "All right." And then it turns out I turned this into the makeshift stew. So
yeah,
now,
it
these
works.
are the studio chairs.
I think I have this on my patio too. Actually.
Yeah, a lot of people got this.
Well, yeah.
I stole this. We got a new table, thank God, because I wanted this and I didn't want to have to disassemble this whole scenario every time. But we got a new table upstairs, so haven't had to use this. But we might be getting a new couch, and I might be bringing the couch downstairs.
Oh, that would be sick. You'd be chilling.
Couch side.
You guys would be comfy.
It'd be so comfy, and we might need to get people back on that haven't been on the couch.
Oh yeah, it'll be a totally different experience.
Yeah, and I'm buying new like tapestries, so this bad boy might have to take its retirement or temporary retirement. He'll be back, but in like a couple weeks, and then he's done. But yeah, Ange, what did you think? How was your experience in the podcast?
It was a lot better than I was like thinking.
Yeah, you just thought it was gonna be whatever, but it turns out it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I actually have been thinking about starting a podcast of my own, but
do it.
I don't have the equipment. I don't have I'm not creative. Like I'm not a talkative person like you are.
Yeah.
But that's me just giving myself an excuse.
Yeah,
so
just do it. Just start it.
Yeah, I don't know what I would talk about. Obviously, it'd probably be like fitness related, but at the same time, like I'm not a reliable fitness source because I'm not a CPT.
Now you
I'm
are.
not
you
registered.
You have people following you. That's all that matters.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just want to no, I really have been thinking about starting up my YouTube channel again.
Yes, do that.
And vlogging, because I have like a couple videos from when I was like 18.
So you want to get back?
I already have like 50 subscribers on there too.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good start.
So
that's a very good start. It's nice to start there.
But I need like a camera and like stuff like that. But that's also giving myself an excuse because everybody says you can always start on your phone.
You can. What I look at.
Yeah.
And I would. And honestly, I'm not looking to make upgrade. Actually, another upgrade. I'm trying to get. Do you have any old iPhones that no one uses in your house?
No.
Fuck.
We usually just turn them in.
Yeah, you should. But I got a friend that's gonna give me one, or I'm gonna buy it off of him for whatever like the return price is, because I'm not a scumbag.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna buy that off him. Then I'm gonna buy another person's, as long as it shoots HD 60, and then I'm gonna get more camera angles.
More
too.
angles, yeah,
so
that's nice.
I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
We're about to get some. 2020.
So you'd rather have
the year.
the iPhone instead of the camera?
Yep.
I think it's easier to work.
What'd you say?
Like it's easier to like work because you already know how to work.
The big thing for me is it is a little tough with storage for me because I record for an hour and a half. But I will say, being able to just AirDrop it to your laptop,
true.
Makes
AirDrop is the best thing I've ever
there's no like SD
used.
cards. You don't have to.
Yeah.
You charge it. It's your phone. You're never gonna lose it. No charging it. It's easy. It's so portable.
Yeah.
And it shoots HD 60, HD 30. And nowadays, phones can shoot. What phone do you have?
The 11.
I think it shoots in 4K, which is like better than HD. And
I wouldn't know. I feel like my camera quality is like shitty.
You can. I'll show you in a second.
Okay.
You can change it like really easily. But yeah. So we might be seeing an Angie podcast soon.
Yeah, maybe.
Just give it a shot.
Maybe an Angie.
Make a pilot.
See, okay. Last semester, I was like, all right, I'm gonna start up my YouTube channel again. So I vlogged a day in my life. I have all the footage still on my phone. I just haven't put it together.
You haven't done it still?
No, because I
do you know how to edit and stuff like that?
I've used like iMovie in the past.
Yeah.
I like know how to use that, like kind of.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything like crazy editing, but I actually, since I'm taking a graphics design class right now, I'm like learning a little bit more about like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to
That's the second biggest fringe benefit of this. I'm I'm very serviceable at editing and recording now.
That's
and
dope.
like making like graphic design. Like I can make like a logo for somebody if they
Yeah.
need me to, whatever.
I want to brand myself. Like,
You want to brand
I
yourself?
want to brand myself. I just have to figure
I'll
stuff
make
out.
you a logo. I'll try my best to make you a logo. I mess around with like logos all the time, so it's not like it's like a thing, and it won't be that good because I'm not that good at it. But I'm okay. I'm serviceable.
I mean,
mess
if
around
you
want
to try something out, go for it.
I will.
I've been like messing around with some things on like, just
go to Fiverr. Check out Fiverr.
Fiverr. What's that?
It's like you can pay somebody that like does graphic design, and you legit pay them like $5.
Okay, I think I've heard of this actually.
They'll make you like a whole damn logo. That's how I got mine before I knew how to make anything.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely have to check that out.
Solid idea. But Ange.
Yeah. Thanks.
Absolute pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
Casual handshake.
Yeah, I know. That was like the most awkward handshake ever.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Thank you very much for coming.